my name's Rachel Prout. This is Unit 19, Human Nutrition and Digestive System. The presentation will include the structure and function of the digestive system, the processes of mechanical and chemical digestion, including the optimum conditions for the enzymes with named enzymes, food groups of a balanced diet, and examples will be provided. The structure of the digestive system contains organs that work in unison together. The mouth contains teeth which begin the process of digestion. The muscular structure of the tongue aids in breaking down food, allowing it to be passed on to the pharynx, which is a muscular tube. The pharynx shares a passageway for the respiratory and digestive system. The esophagus is a muscular tube which is composed of 4 layers: a mucosa which contains 3 layers, the submucosa which contains the nerves that act in peristalsis, muscularis propria. Within this layer, peristalsis contractions occur. The adventitia is composed of connective tissue. The stomach is a muscular organ consisting of 4 regions: cardia, fundus, body, and pylorus. Connecting the stomach to the large intestines, the small intestines, which is divided into 3 segments: the duodenum, which is 25 centimetres long, the jejunum, 2.5 metres long, has a thick wall. This section of the small intestine does not contain Brunner's glands, and the ileum, 3.5 metres long. This contains smooth muscles. The large intestine consists of the colon, rectum, and anal canal, made up of smooth muscles. The rectum is 10 to 15 centimetres long and contains sacral and anorectal flexures which prevent incontinence occurring. The anal canal contains a muscular ring called the anorectal ring, which maintains continence. The function of the digestive system is extraordinary complex. Each organ has its own role. Digestion is initiated when food starts to get broken down by the teeth. Salivary glands release salivary amylase. Chemical digestion begins. Carbohydrates are the first to be broken down. Food is pushed to the pharynx by the tongue, where it travels to the esophagus. The esophagus function is to move food and liquids from the throat to the stomach via peristalsis, which is involuntary muscle movement that pushes food and liquids along the gastrointestinal tract through a motion of contractions. Once the food has entered the stomach, which has a pH of 1.5 to 3.5, hydrochloric acid aids the activation of pepsin from pepsinogen, which breaks down proteins into peptides. Food is turned into chyme, which is partly just digested food, which is then passed to the small intestine. Protein peptides are broken down into amino acids, which help repair and strengthen the body. Segmentation occurs. A series of contractions help to break down chyme via digestive enzymes, allowing the nutrients to be absorbed in the wall of the intestines through diffusion. Chyme moves so slow, so absorption and digestion can occur. The function of the large intestine is to store feces, expelling feces when required. The digestive system is also complemented by accessory organs. Food does not travel through the organs. They have a key role in chemical digestion, secreting substances needed for digestion. Organs include the liver, which secretes bile needed for digestion, which is directed to the duodenum. The gallbladder, bile is stored and concentrated from the liver. When sent to the duodenum, lipids are digested. The pancreas, enzymes are released which travel to the duodenum, breaking down lipids and carbohydrates. Mechanical digestion occurs in the mouth, stomach, and small intestine. Teeth begin digestion by chewing food, also known as mastication. Food is broken down into smaller particles. The tongue moves the food around the mouth. Food is moved from the mouth to the stomach by the esophagus during peristalsis, which is a crucial part of mechanical digestion. Once in the stomach, food is churned and turned into chyme and then passed into the small intestine. Segmentation occurs when chyme and digestive juices mix from contractions of circular muscles in the small intestines, breaking down chyme further so it can be digested and nutrients can be absorbed. In the large intestine, water and electrolytes are absorbed. 3 movements occur in the last stage of digestion. Contractions push chyme to the ascending colon. Water is removed before feces is formed. The actions of peristalsis push waste along. Mass movements occur in the transverse colon, propelling the contents to the rectum, then onto the anal canal and to the anus to be expelled. Chemical digestion begins in the mouth when salivary glands release saliva which contains digested enzymes, for example, salivary amylase. Chemical digestion continues in the stomach. Proteins are broken down by pepsin, which is an enzyme that is secreted by chief cells into peptides. If chemical digestion did not occur, nutrients would not be able to be absorbed in the body. In the small intestine, absorption of nutrients occurs. Enzymes released from the pancreas, example proteases, break down peptides into amino acids. Amylase breaks carbohydrates into simple sugars. In the large intestine, the last of the carbohydrates are broken down, a process called saccharolytic fermentation. Flatulence is produced from carbon dioxide and methane. From the structure of the enzymes to remain optimal conditions are required to prevent denaturing from occurring. Example, if there is a change in environmental An enzyme can lose its shape and will not function efficiently. The optimal pH of an enzyme to function is 7.4, although lower and higher pH are required in various parts of the body. For example, pepsin in the stomach is pH 2 and amylase in the mouth is pH 7. When a change in pH occurs, denaturing can occur. An optimal level of concentration of the enzyme allows a higher rate of reaction due to inaccessible substrate molecules. Therefore, the enzyme can work efficiently and at a faster rate, but saturation can occur and the enzyme will not work any faster. The correct temperature of 37 degrees is needed as an optimal condition of an enzyme. If the temperature is too hot, the enzyme will lose its tertiary shape, reactions will not be catalyzed. Various digestive enzymes participate in targeting a particular nutrient, breaking it down, allowing absorption to occur. Digestive enzymes include amylase, which is involved in chemical digestion. Optimal pH range is 6 to 7. If pH is too high or low, amylase activity is affected. Alpha amylase is produced in the pancreas, which is secreted into the small intestine, aiding the digestion of starches and salivary glands, breaking down starches into maltase, which is disaccharide. Digestion begins in the mouth. Alpha amylase starts to degenerate starch, which allows the absorption of nutrients in the small intestine. Amylase is crucial for complex carbohydrates to be broken down into more usable forms, also helping to prevent bloating and gas. The fermentation process is reduced when undigested carbohydrates enter the colon, therefore a healthier digestive system occurs. Amylase is essential for maintaining health. Elevated levels of amylase may indicate potential problems with the pancreas, such as pancreatitis. Trypsin is a protease with an optimal pH range of 7.5 and 8.5, catalyzing the breakdown of protein. Trypsin's action of breaking down protein into peptides aids their absorption through the intestinal wall. Acinous cells of the exocrine pancreas produce trypsin in its inactive form, which is secreted into the small intestine via the common bile duct. Entropeptidase converts trypsin into trypsin active form. Bicarbonate is produced in the pancreas. The neutralization of stomach acids generates a perfect pH environment, allowing trypsin to function. Trypsin is crucial for the body to digest proteins into peptides and amino acids. Without trypsin, health problems may occur. The balance of activation and inhibition of trypsin prevents tissues from being ravaged and proteins are used in their correct state within the body. A balanced diet has a significant impact on our general health. Food groups have been incorporated in the daily diet. They include meat, fish and beans, an alternative. Red meat provides the body with B vitamins, zinc, iron and protein. Fish contains vitamin and minerals. Beans provide protein, carbohydrates, fibre and vitamins. Rice, potatoes, bread and starchy carbohydrates. Starchy food contains calcium, iron and fibre, providing the energy. Potatoes provide vital energy, B vitamins and fibre. Wholemeal bread is a better choice than white bread due to the higher fibre content. Cereals contain B vitamins, protein and iron. Rice is a source of carbohydrate. Brown rice contains fibre and B vitamins. Dairy, an alternative, provides a source of protein and calcium, vitamins and minerals. Alternative products such as soya nuts can be included in the balanced diet. Oils and spreads provide energy. Saturated and trans fats should be eaten less frequently, example hard cheese and butter. Unsaturated fats sources include avocado, nuts and olive oil, can help to increase good cholesterol and lower bad cholesterol. Fruit and vegetables are essential to provide the body with a range of nutrients to maintain a healthy system, allowing antioxidants and phytochemicals to be absorbed in the body, which provide protection against free radicals that may cause damage to the cells in the body. Fruit and vegetables provide fibre, vitamins and minerals low in fat, example bananas, grapes, carrots. The workings of the digestive system allows the body to process the food we eat, turn it into valuable nutrients needed for growth and repair. Digestion is a structured process of mechanical and chemical. Each process is essential for the body to function at an optimal level. The food we eat determines this. A balanced diet is critical to obtain the vitamins and minerals needed for everyday survival. Thank you.